Hello and welcome to everyone who is interested in learning technical analysis. My name is Dennis from Edgy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to 4x your money in 2 months with 3 ascending triangles in 3 time frames. But before we start, if you get some value from my video, please give it a thumbs up, comment it, and make sure to follow me so you don't miss out on my updates. And also, this is the best way to support me. So thanks for that, and let's get it started off here. When we look at the weekly chart of Village Farms International, okay, we can see there's some sort of a nice equilibrium bull flag going on, but it seems wide, especially if we get the log here away. So we are not sure, is this really a bull flag, okay? For example, how would you measure if this is a bull flag? You would, for example, look at Fibonacci. What most people would do is they would go here and they would take for example, the swing low here where they see, okay, this is somewhat an uptrend here, put it down up here, and then they will see, okay, we have retraced underneath here the 61.8%, but this is not the correct way to do it because is this really the uptrend? Okay, let's have a look where the uptrend starts here. As we can see, so let's get this away here. We can see, okay, this is a huge, and let me get it in here. There is like a huge uptrend going on, okay, from this whole bottom. So if we go to the real bottom, we can measure from here, from the real lows here that we had previously, and we can measure up until here. We will see, okay, definitely we will have broken underneath the 61.8%. That means this is not the core bullish trend here because we retrace underneath. And also, obviously, we can see here, we retrace definitely underneath the 61.8%. There we go. So what does it give us? We can clearly see, okay, there is here a swing low coming in where we might potentially be still in an uptrend, okay? Let's put our Fibonacci tool here. Let's measure up to here. Perfectly, we can see, okay, we are not getting underneath the 61.8%. And please have a look also at the logarithmic chart so that you don't get confused. Okay, we are going up, never retracing underneath the 61.8%. This is the real bullish uptrend. And if we measure to our potential bull flag here, we will still have, as you can see perfectly, with those wicks here, okay, like almost perfectly jumped from the 61.8%. That means Village Farms is in a bull market still, okay, from this up move. So it's almost since the, as we can see, 80 cents. Yeah, this is the 80 cent psychological. Now that we have cleared that, okay, it's clear we are on a bullish uptrend. This is a bull flag. Okay, we're gonna look at now how could we have seen this coming? Okay, like we have literally 4x here. How could we have seen this move coming? Okay, let's get to the 15-minute chart here. Let's have a look what happened here at the bottom of this range. So it was a huge up move, and let's have a look when we were basically inside this weekly equilibrium bullish channel, and have a look what happens here. So we had a jump in here, okay? We wouldn't have to like grab it at the bottom, okay? That's never possible. But let's have a look what would have been possible. This is the 15-minute chart. What do we see here, okay? It's a beautiful ascending triangle. And what is an ascending triangle? So it is a bullish pattern, okay? It's the bullish form of an equilibrium, that's what I like to say, where you basically have the same ceiling, but always higher lows. So the bulls are giving the bears always less and less room up until they break through, okay? This is a very clean, beautiful, horizontal resistance line in most of the cases, and always with like much higher steps of higher lows. So let's have a look. Could we have seen this coming here? Okay, what do we have here with the highs? We have the 641, okay? We have 635, we have 636. So there we go. It's clear up, like after the third touch here, it's clear. Okay, we have the same ceiling. Let's look at the higher lows here, at the lows, okay? 582, look at the difference, 6.5. Okay, huge difference already. Huge difference in the higher lows. The next one is coming at 612. It's okay. Again, much higher, 616. Okay, up until here, which is the next higher low, 623. Before we break it with a beautiful, perfect break here. Okay, we break, volume confirms. Awesome. Okay, so now let's move higher. in the time frame here. Let's have a look what happened once we got the break. And so there we go. We got a perfect retest here, okay, of the same zone. So no reason to close anything. We got a perfect retest here, but we move on higher. We move on higher, and let's have a look. Okay, this seems like to be a bigger time frame here. Let's go to the 4 hourly and have a look where that was actually. There we go. So what do we see here? Might this be a potential ascending triangle? Let's have a look. So we get the highs in here at 946. We get the second highs in here at 948. That smells already somehow like a ascending triangle. Do we get it again? Yes, 934. Okay, a little bit lower, but this is because of the wicks here going up higher. But now let's look at the bottom, okay? Because we can see already it's somewhat of a range, and I'm just trying to teach you about the anatomy. So look at this. I mean, it could also have been a normal equilibrium range, but is this possible? Let's have a look at the lows. The lows are at 790, okay? And the next ones with this beautiful morning star pattern. Have a look at this. Red candle, doji, bullish up candle. So perfect reversal pattern happening here. And marking the low at the same time. 825, okay? So much higher lows yet again. And this shows us, okay, we are, like the bulls are giving the bears less room again. Okay, so we are getting the same ceiling yet again, and always with a higher low up until the last one, which is at 883. Again, much higher than the previous higher low before we get a beautiful and clean. Have a look at this with the volume. Boom! Perfect bull break, okay? Perfect confirmation with the volume. And so this is what's going on. Let's have a look on the daily. Where was this? So this was exactly when we were at the top of the equilibrium range on the weekly, okay? So always keeping in mind what the big picture is still like, okay? And let's make it auto here. There we go. So this was exactly here, as you can see, okay? With the turquoise lines here, with the blue lines, and we had already broken above. So let's go to the 4 hourly again. Is there any reason to close your position? Have a look at this. So we can take profit, okay, for example, based on the trend change. So we can bet on, for example, that we lose, like we look for the 4 hourly higher lows, and once we lose those, we will close our position. Was there any reason to close our position? Have a look at this. Higher lows intact, since the 15 break, okay? We're coming here, higher lows, we are building higher lows yet again, intact. Higher lows coming in, okay? 1022 now. Higher lows coming in at 1238. Higher lows coming in at 1261. This is the same bottom range where we also broke bull. And even here, we had a nice bull flag, okay, on the 4 hourly going on. So higher lows intact, we are breaking bull. What was this? Okay, let's go to the hourly. So this was a little bit like downward tilted, nice bull flag here where we got the break. So, and this is the current price action. Please have a look at this. This is the hourly, okay? This is the hourly. What do we get here? Have a look at this. 18. Now we are at 18. Amazing, isn't it? Like how high we have come. 1874. We have now 1838, yeah, and 1830. Okay. Is it the same ceiling? Please answer yourself. Please answer it yourself. Is it the same ceiling or not? So, and now to the bottom range. What do we have? So we have a cluster here, okay, of nice dojis and spinning top candles which form the bottom here beautifully. What do we get? We have around 1645, as we can see, 1663. So this is the region. And look at the next higher lows, 1695. So 17 psychological already. And the next ones before we get the break here are at 18 psychological. So amazingly, much higher lows yet again. Okay, yet again, a beautiful ascending triangle. What happens from this ascending triangle? Have a look at the volume, please. Have a look at the volume. Boom, bull break. Okay, now what happened since the bull break? Have we ever broken the trend? Let's go to the 4 hourly. Have we ever broken the trend? So higher lows intact. Okay, here a little bit, we came a little bit down, lower, but we never actually broke the range, okay? Same is true here, the higher lows. So those were the last higher lows coming in at now 1695, 17 psychological. Since then, we got a bull break. And as we can see, Now we have reached the 24, almost 24 psychological here. What were the tops? 23.47, and as you can see, so left shoulder potentially, nice spinning top reversal, potentially right shoulder. This is live action currently happening, so we are broken even through, which is pretty normal. The bulls are taking profit, okay? So, conclusion, guys, we have never broken, not even on the 4-hourly, the uptrend, okay? This is literally amazing. Since those $6 where we have broken higher, like since this region, okay? I'm taking it, so we have the fancy title, but it's almost the 6, so it was a little bit higher when we broke. But as you can see, okay? So when had we like gone to 6, this is just literally amazing, and there you go. I mean, you can measure it yourself. 300% for 4x, which is literally amazing, and it was a perfect play. Okay, this is why I'm showing this to you. It was a perfect play due to technical analysis. In almost all of those cases, for example, take this one. Okay, you would have for example gotten triggered here, and you would have set your stop loss underneath the previous higher lows in order to be sure. But we never even got a fake out. So that's the beauty, for example, if you're coming from crypto space, okay? We have fake outs going on all the time, but here we never even got a fake out. Almost all of the ascending triangles broke perfectly bullish, no matter on which time frame, and so amazing follow through, basically in the end giving us this, okay? Have a look at this. When I take the logarithmic away, so this is how it normally looks like, okay? This is how the trend looks like. So cannabis, marijuana stocks are coming in general, but Village Farms International was a perfect candidate to show you how beautiful technical analysis can work. I'm currently working exactly on this stuff. I have last week finished the patterns part on my technical analysis course for beginners. So if you're interested, everything is in my signature. Feel free to go check it out. You can already see my curriculum for the course. And if you're having difficulty seeing stuff like this, okay? So first of all, seeing the patterns, like beautiful, okay? The formations, like how they form, how they could form into like other different directions. What could happen? Where you would have to set your stop loss, like what is your game plan and everything, okay? Where do you take profit? This is all of it, okay? It's a complete package, and all of it is important in order to make you a consistent and profitable trader. And yeah, that's what I love to teach you, show you, and I hope you had some value here. If you had so, again, give it a thumbs up, and otherwise we will see each other on the next technical analysis video here, where I show you patterns and all this stuff. I wish you a wonderful Wednesday still, wherever you are on this planet, and see you.